All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to JDTV. I'm your host for today, Josh Deving, and we are here for the UEFA Champions League draw. A lot of people are very confused about how this new change in format is happening, so I will do my best to try to explain it, and it'll basically get started in 12 or so minutes. So say hello in the chat. Let me know who you guys are cheering on. We have an Arsenal supporter in here already. And I will try to walk through how this new complicated format is done. And let me know if you guys like the new format, because I'm not the biggest fan. New. Because I don't know, I'm more I like the old one because I don't like change. And this one's a little complicated, so I'll pull up the pots here and I will try to explain to you guys how it works. But essentially, there's now 36 teams instead of 32. The pots right now, there's 4 and there's 9 clubs in each pot. If we use Real Madrid for an example, they can play 2 teams from each pot. They'll have 2 from pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. They'll play 1 team in pot 1 home. They'll play 1 team in pot 1 away. They'll same for the other 3. So Real Madrid will play a total of 8 matches, 2 against each one's in the pot, and it will be a league format, meaning that there's 36 teams in this league. Top 8 will go on to the round of 16. Teams ranked from 9 to 24 after the group stage will play in the round of 32. The 8 winners will meet up with the top 8 for the round of 16. If that indeed makes any sense to you guys. So I'll bring up the pots for you all, and we can kind of take a look at it. But yeah, let me know who you guys are cheering on. If you're a fan of the Prem, and it's about 9 minutes away from kicking off. And apparently it's going to be done by AI this time, which I think will lead to some issues. Because, you know, people are going to assume it's rigged, you know. Teams. Where's the pots? That's not it. But I don't know. I don't mind it. The one big benefit about the new Champions League format is that you get more variety, because there's 2 more match days. You get to play more teams. You don't have to do any repeats. It is somewhat fair with the way that the pots are. You play 2 teams from each pot. You also can't play a team from the same league that you're from. So if Real Madrid, they're not going to play any teams from La Liga in the group stage. And they also can't get matched up with 3 different teams from other clubs, for other countries. So Real Madrid cannot play, for example, 3 Premier League clubs. I believe it's capped out at 2. So yeah, that's basically it. We'll share the screen here and kind of go through what it looks like. Got a bunch of Canadians in the Champions League as well. Whoop. So there we go. Kind of. So yeah, let me know. Do you guys like the new Champions League format? Do you miss the old one? Because I don't know. I'm still torn. I like that there's more variety, but I'm not the biggest fan of change. I don't really like this one here. We're gonna find another one. But yeah, if you guys are joining the stream, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from today. I am tuning in from Canada, keeping an eye on some of the Canadian players and their clubs and where they will play. And I'm a little excited, and I'm also a little nervous just because this is done with AI, and I don't know. I don't like that. I'm assuming people are going to be a little upset with the way that it goes. They're going to say it's rigged. I'm also going to Spain in about a month, so I'm hoping to catch one of these games, depending on where they play. I'll be going to Barcelona and Seville, so I won't be able to catch any games really in Seville that's in the Champions League, unless Betis gets a matchup while I'm there. I could potentially play there. There's a good graphic. Let's see how we're doing. All right. Here's a nice graphic. There we go. There's the pots. You got nine teams in each pot. Not too shabby. And it's going to begin in about 5 minutes. So let me know what your guys' favorite team is. I'll try to get the live updates around. It's just that the unfortunate thing is that it shows it, so I can't put up that exact graphic. But we'll see. But if you guys are just tuning in, I'll try to explain it very quickly one more time how the new format is, just before we get going here. So basically, if we use Real Madrid as an example, there are 4 pots. There's 9 teams in each pot. So Real Madrid will draw 2 teams from pot 1, 2 from pot 2, 2 from pot 3, and 2 from pot 4. So Real Madrid in this competition will play a total of 8 matches. They cannot play any teams from La Liga. They cannot play more than 3 from a different league. So they can play a maximum of 2 Premier League teams, for example. So if they get matched up with Arsenal and Aston Villa, there's their 2 Prem sides. They will do a home and away against the 2 in pot 1 and so on. And they will play a total of 8 matches home and away. There's 36 teams in this competition. After the group stage is done and all 8 matches have been played, the top 8 get a bye to the round of 16. Teams 9 all the way down to 26 or 24 will play in the round of 32. The 8 winners will join up with the top 8 from the league, and then that will be the round of 16. So it's a little different. It's a little complicated, and I'm torn of how I feel about it. I don't like change periods, so I like the traditional Champions League. It's what I grew up watching. I don't think it was broke. I don't think it really needed to be changed. But I get it. I don't know. I think that this can be pretty exciting. But I'm not. I don't know. I'm not totally convinced yet. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'll bring up the live updates as well. They got a nice little graphic here to see who the 8 teams, which is actually pretty nice. I like that quite a bit. So I'll bring that up for you guys to kind of keep an eye on who's playing who. But I won't do it quite yet. Yeah, get your guys' thoughts and opinions in on the new Champions League format. We'll go through some comments here, see how you guys are feeling. Arsenal supporter coming in. Real will end up playing Dortmund from pot 1 plus Inter, pot 2. We will see them play Arsenal, Club Brugge. They will play Dynamo Zagreb, Feyenoord, and Sparta and Slovan. So Sandy's predicting the entire route here for Real Madrid. Prague against Bratislava would be cool. That would be cool. There's some interesting matchups as well, and there's a lot of teams that obviously got Champions League spots due to the extended 32 to 36 teams this year. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like, if you look at pot 4, it's very interesting to me to see Brest, Girona, Bologna, Aston Villa, couple, teams from big leagues, but ones that you don't usually see in the Champions League. For the Canadian followers, I guess teams to keep an eye out for, you have Bayern with Davies. Going through the list, we have, trying to see who the next player is. David at Lille, Johnston at Celtic, Porto with Eustachio. Is that correct? Where's Porto? Porto not make it? I feel like that's wrong. I feel like Porto should be in here somewhere. No. And pot 4. Huh. Oh no, Porto finished 3rd in the league. Yeah, so Sporting got us. Yeah, Porto's in the Europa League. It's tough for Eustachio. What are some matchups you guys would like to see potentially take place with this new format? And it's about to begin in 1 minute as well. Which I'm excited for. I think I would like to see just a couple matchups that I personally would like to see for no particular reason. Maybe which I mean, I guess you can match up with really anybody. Like, maybe like a Barcelona and Juventus has some history there. Going to Barcelona, so I would like to see a good matchup. So I don't know, Barcelona Juventus might be a matchup I'd like to see. Dortmund, Arsenal's got a little history there. I think Leverkusen and Liverpool could be interesting. Also, Feyenoord and Liverpool could also be interesting as a pot 3, pot 1 matchup. But it is starting. All will be live. The live one for you guys as well. So this is kind of a live tracker in a way. It will show, like, for example, here's Bayern's group and PSG's. It'll show what each matchup will be. The 2 pot 1 teams, pot 2 teams. And we'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous. To see how everyone's going to react to the new setup, because I'm not that crazy about it. But say hello in the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from today. Canada, United States, or you overseas? And let me know who your favorite club is and which teams you're keeping an eye on. Being a Canadian supporter, I'm keeping an eye on basically the teams where Canadians are playing on. Bayern's a big one. Celtic. I guess I thought there was more. I forgot that Porto and Eustachio did not qualify. So I'm pretty sure the only Canadians playing in this competition for me would be David, Johnston, and Davies, unless I'm missing somebody. You guys are able to watch it as well, hopefully. All right. They're singing it off. It's very, very loud. But feel free to say hello. I feel like there's a bit of an issue with my chat. I'm going to test it out. Had a couple people message me and say I can't comment on the stream, but I can. Yeah, so I said hi to myself, so. I don't know. If you're not able to comment, I'm not sure what to tell you. I'm not sure why. I tested it out. I'm able to comment. We have a few comments in here as well, but it is about to get started. So I'll keep you guys updated as we get going here. And hopefully you guys understand the way that the thing works here. But yeah, we should be here for about an hour as the teams fill out. I'll keep you guys posted and how it goes. But yeah, let us know. Say hello. Oh, thank you, Jake. I thought I was missing somebody. But let us know your thoughts on the new Champions League format. What teams you're keeping an eye on? It's just kicking off right now. Sorry, I was texting a couple different people here about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. If you're not able to comment, I'm sorry, but I've had a few people message me on X saying that they can't comment. I don't know, but I just got another. I tested it, and we got Jake here who says that Tajon Buchanan is playing with Inter Milan. And yes, so any US supporters in here as well. Let me know which. If you're a US supporter, let me know which teams all have the Americans because I couldn't even. It's not even that there's that many Canadians, and I forgot some of them. But let me try this again for the Canadians who are tuning in. We have Davies at Bayern, Buchanan at Inter, David at Lille, and Johnston at Celtic. And I don't think I missed any. If I did, well then I'm sorry. US have quite a few as well. I'm open, curious about the new format. I am too. What I don't like is change, and that is nothing you can do about it. I don't know. I like the way that the old competitions used to be. I don't know. I grew up on it. The Champions League has always been in that format to me. But this isn't like a giant change. It's really just the group stage. It's still, you're still gonna have the round of 32, which then goes to this round of 16, quarter, semifinals. It's just instead of doing it in a group, they basically just kind of did this crazy big league where you have literally all 36 teams in a league. You have more games, which is great, I guess. And with the one thing I really do like is that you don't have repeats. So, if Bayern and Barca are in the group stage, you get that match twice, which I guess can be nice. But if it's a pretty easy group and there's some kind of dull matches, I think that's what they were trying to change a little bit. So, Bayern being able to play two pot one teams and different, same as pot 2, 3, 4. I kind of like it. So I'm kind of open to it as well, but I am very skeptical about it. But yeah, if you have any questions about the new format, let me know. It is a little complicated, but once you kind of understand it, it definitely makes more sense. And we'll track it here. So I believe what we're going to be looking at here on the screen for you guys, just in case you're a little confused, is there's going to be the top. I think these are all the pot 1 teams, so there should be 9. And then they will draw the teams that they're going to play, and then they will fill up here. So Bayern, home for a pot 1 team, away a pot 1 team, home a pot 2, away a pot 2, same as pot 3 and same as pot 4. So 4 home, 4 away, and 2 from each pot. So that's Bayern's, PSG, Inter, Liverpool, Leipzig, Dortmund, Barca, Leverkusen, Atalanta, Atletico. Okay, never mind. It's all of them. There's every single one, but I believe it begins with the top teams. So it should be entertaining. Have a little fun with it. And let me know any matchups you want to see. Prague and Bratislava would be a good one. Doing some awards right now. Got Buffon just hanging out. Who do you guys think the favorites are? Let me know who you guys think this year's Champions League favorite is. Real Madrid winning the last competition. I think we're looking at the 2 favorites right now on the screen in Real Madrid and Manchester City. I don't think PSG is one of the favorites. I really don't think Bayern is either. Maybe Liverpool could go in that conversation. Curious to see how Leverkusen does this year. I'm not that high on Juventus. Arsenal could be up there. I'd say that's about it for me. Just got Buffon talking right now. I'm not sure how the draw is going to go this year. If it's going to be, if it's going to be, yeah, I don't know. There is also, if you're in Canada and you want to watch the stream, it's available on DAZN, just on YouTube for free. They're just showing some highlights and stuff like that. Got Ronaldo scoring a beauty. Hmm. All right, just highlighted Ronaldo a little bit there. Surprised Ronaldo's there. I thought when did Al Nasser play last? Went on quite a little trek there. Played 2 days ago, and then he's going to do this. So there you go, Ronaldo. Still getting involved in the Champions League. Talking up Ronaldo. Let's take a look at X and see what people are saying. Also, dual national. Luka Kolyosha looks like he's on the move. Did I say Eustachio? Oh, shit.